Hi there, hope you're doing well. I'm Tony Sunzeri. Thanks for tuning in to SportsCentral. Coming up, we have a special guest, Chris Froio, Vice President at Reebok. We'll be talking about the fitness phenomena known around the world as CrossFit. We'll get to that shortly. First, a couple of news and notes from around the world of sports. The Vancouver Canucks, they won last night at the last minute, literally at the last minute. 18 seconds left in the game. They scored a goal to beat the Boston Bruins 1-0. In the NBA championship, the Miami Heat are up 1-0 on the Dallas Mavericks. Tonight's game, Dirk Nowitzki, he's going to play, although he's got a torn ligament in his left hand. We have predictions that we make on occasion. Pete Laughlin and I, Pete Laughlin is the station manager. We make predictions. He's from Maine, so obviously he's a Boston Bruins fan. He likes the Bruins to win the whole thing. They're down 1-0 to the Canucks. We also like the Miami Heat in 6 games as well. Some more news and notes. Ohio State head coach Jim Tressel has resigned. The Atlanta Thrashers in the NHL are going to move to Winnipeg. Shaq Diesel retires from the NBA finally. And last night's game in St. Louis, San Francisco Giants, they won and the lights went out in St. Louis. Okay, let's bring in our guest. Chris Froio, Vice President of Fitness and Apparel, joins us from Reebok headquarters in Massachusetts. Chris, thanks for joining us on SportsCentral.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Let's talk about CrossFit, and let's talk about Reebok's partnership with CrossFit. There are some athletes that you guys have in research and development right now that are coming up with a CrossFit-specific shoe and apparel. Talk a little bit about Reebok's partnership with CrossFit.
Let's first start about what we're trying to do together as two fitness brands. We're all on a mission to change the world through fitness. Our vision at Reebok is to empower people to be fit for life, and we see CrossFit as one of the best ways for people to become fit, not only physically, but mentally and socially within the community. And yes, to answer your question, we are working closely with our R&D groups, with CrossFitters to develop the optimal footwear and apparel ranges with their input. We've got some of the best CrossFitters in the world testing and providing feedback on the footwear and apparel as we speak, and we're getting real close to launching our first range in the next couple of months.
Fantastic. I know Reebok has a partnership with the NFL, with the NHL, and you guys are now entering into CrossFit. I think it's great. What about you? Do you CrossFit yourself?
Yeah, I've been CrossFitting since last September, so about eight months now. It's had a profound effect on my life, both physically, mentally, and socially. We've just had an unbelievable cultural shift here at Reebok. We've opened up our own box. It's about 5,000 square feet. We're up to just over 300 active members, and we think by the end of July we'll have nearly 600 active CrossFitting members within the Reebok community, and every day is a new adventure for us. Everyone's talking fitness at the highest level, and we have all walks of life, men, women, young, old, fit, unfit, and we are, in fact, changing the lives of our employees here at Reebok.
Fantastic, Chris. Thank you for joining us. Reebok is on the cutting edge of the CrossFit phenomena. That does it for SportsCentral. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend of sports and take care.